This is a question I'm asking the boxing public, the boxing fans, my subscribers. Are you terrified of Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder? Are you terrified of that match actually happening? If you're watching this video and you are a Deontay Wilder fan, or if you're watching this video and you are a Anthony Joshua fan, and let's say you're a big fan of them, and let's say you believe that your boy Deontay Wilder beats AJ, or you believe that your boy AJ beats Deontay Wilder, are you afraid of them actually fighting each other because I guess you're afraid that your guy might lose? Do you want this fight to happen? Do you want these two to get in the ring and face each other? Or do you want these guys never to fight because you're afraid that if they do fight, your guy could lose? Because it seems that that's what some boxing channels seem to think. You know, a lot of boxing channels seem to think that, you know, Anthony Joshua fans are afraid of Deontay Wilder, of Anthony Joshua facing Deontay Wilder. And this is like a trend that I notice, you know, for years boxing channels have been doing this, where they say like boxing fans are afraid. They're afraid for their fighter to fight a certain fighter because they think their fighter is going to lose to their fighter. Me as a boxing fan, you know, as a hardcore boxing fan, I am never afraid. I get nervous when I see, like say I'm rooting for a fighter and he's fighting a guy. I get nervous, but I'm never afraid. I'm never thinking to myself, I don't want this fight to happen. I want the fight to happen. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I'm rooting for a certain fighter, I might get nervous while I'm watching the fight, but I'm not like to a point where I'm like, I don't want to see this dude fight this dude because he might lose to this dude. When Errol Spence Jr. fought Kell Brook, I was rooting for Errol Spence Jr. Why? Because I'm a bigger fan of Errol Spence than I am of Kell Brook. I wasn't thinking to myself, I don't want to see this fight. I don't want this fight to be made. I wanted this fight to be made. I wanted this fight to be made. But as I was watching it, I was nervous watching it because I was rooting for Errol Spence Jr. And it was like, holy shit, it was like a very, you know, competitive fight. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just curious to know from boxing fans, like, do you guys get afraid? Because, again, some boxing channels seem to think that people are petrified of having Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua because they don't want, if they're a big Anthony Joshua fan or if they're a big Deontay Wilder fan, they don't want their man to lose. They said the same thing about when Mayweather fought Pacquiao. You know, Mayweather's, you know, the fans don't want Pacquiao to fight, you know, Mayweather because they're afraid that Pacquiao will lose to Mayweather. Or Mayweather fans don't want Mayweather to fight Pacquiao because they're afraid. Like, I just don't understand this. I can't imagine that a boxing fan will be so afraid of having one of their fans that they're a fan of fight a guy in the division because they don't want to see them lose. I don't know. I think that's kind of strange, to be honest with you. But I'm curious to know, like, do you guys do not want Wilder versus Anthony Joshua to happen or something? Let me know, because you know you got these channels acting like that's the case. That's what it is. Boxing fans are terrified. Anyway, guys, I'm just curious. Bye bye. Let me know, please.